Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. Let's breathe. Whoa. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, sending you all tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. The cat down the road said you received it. Look, deep divers, Bondi Beach just experienced something really crazy, okay? That's a beach in Sydney, Australia, and 12 people are dead, right? Gunmen opened fire. And this is terrible, really tragic, because innocent people lost their lives. And I want to send good energy to everyone in Australia. Condolences to people who know someone who was there, who lost their lives. But deep divers, we've got to talk about this. A message the world needs to hear. This information I'm going to share with you is not only going to blow your mind, it's going to empower you to become your greatest version at the same time. Smash the like button right now if you support the real. Hit the like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Deep divers, look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. Something good is coming your way. If you're ready to receive it, just say thank you. Now, deep divers, there is so much happening in the world, okay? And I told you, humanity is being tested right now. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? There are people on this planet right about now who are praying for peace every single day. They're holding a meditation because they know what time it is. And it seems like every single day there's another tragedy, right? Just in America, there was a shooting. And now Australia, I don't believe in coincidences or accidents. What's going on, right? The cat down the road would like to know. Well, it seems like a lot of people right now are afraid because it seems so much is happening in the world all at once. And I want to give you this message, deep divers, a message the world needs to hear. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Martin Luther King. Slow motion this side. That's what the world needs to hear right about now, because it's getting crazy. Now, let me play you the news report. Then I'm really going to talk to you about everything that's happening and how to empower yourself to become your greatest version. Let's go.
We are following another deadly mass shooting, this one in Australia, where police say 2 gunmen opened fire on Sydney's famous Bondi Beach, killing at least 11 people. One of the suspects also is dead. Another is in custody. NBC's Raf Sanchez is following the latest developments for us. Raf, what more can you tell us?
Well, Willie, Australian authorities are calling this a terrorist attack targeting the Jewish community as it was celebrating the first night of Hanukkah. Here's what we know. As you said, 2 gunmen opened fire with long guns. There are at least 11 people killed, including one of the shooters. The second gunman is in custody in critical condition, and authorities are now investigating whether a third individual was potentially involved. Now, amid the horror, there was also heroism. There is a video that is a little difficult to watch, but I want to show it to you in just a second here. You see, if we have that video, you see the man in white there running up and tackling that suspected gunman. There is a struggle, and you can see he appears to wrestle what looks like a shotgun out of that man's hands. Now, the individual in white has not at this point been identified, but local leaders are hailing what they say were extraordinary acts of personal courage by people who just jumped in at the scene. It is very likely that that man saved some lives by appearing to disarm that gunman. We know that at least 29 people were taken to hospital. Among them are 2 police officers. Authorities are saying police were on the scene and engaging in a gun battle with these shooters within just minutes. Police are also saying that they found a car linked to the killed gunman, which does appear to contain improvised explosive devices. Now, the bomb squad there in Sydney is probing that vehicle. They are looking for more clues. They are looking for more details about the motives. And Willie, a massive police investigation is now underway, but we can already say at this point that this is one of the worst gun massacres in Australian history. Willie?
Just terrifying images there at one of the favorite places, not just in Australia, but in the world. As you say, a Jewish celebration, the first night of Hanukkah, some 1,000 people gathered there. And it just gives you chills, breathtaking to watch the heroism of that one man to disarm one of the gunmen, but not before, as you say, 11 people were killed. So where will this investigation, Raf, go now from here? You have one of the gunmen dead. You have one, as you say, in critical condition. There were improvised devices, bomb disposal units being dispatched there. Clearly, this was planned, a long time coming. What are the next steps here?
Yeah, so Willie, we are heading into the nighttime now in Australia, but you have a massive crime scene along Bondi Beach now. Lots of potential areas for evidence, areas for clues. Police there will be looking at the firearms. Guns are quite unusual in Australia. It has one of the lowest gun death rates of any developed country. And that's partly, Willie, because there was a major gun massacre in Australia in 1996. It's called the Port Arthur Massacre. More than 30 people were killed. And the Australian government responded extremely swiftly with a new wave of gun laws. It's difficult to buy weapons in Australia. There was an enormous national gun buyback. And that is part of the reason that this is just so shocking for people around the world, but especially in Australia, where gun violence is unusual. As you say, they have one of the suspected gunmen in custody. They are describing him as being in critical condition. We don't know if at some point they are going to be able to interrogate this individual to find out more about the planning, about the motivation here, but they will be scouring the social media accounts of the people that were involved. They will be looking at the weapons, and of course, they will be looking at that vehicle, which was found near the scene. It appears that those improvised explosive devices did not go off. We do not know whether the attackers tried to employ them during the attack or not. From what we can see from video at the scene, the 2 individuals who were dressed in black firing those long guns from a bridge.
Let me just stop it there, deep dives, but I wanted to give you some context. Now, once again, to everyone who was in that area, I'm sending all of you good energy. To anyone who knows someone who was there, I'm sending you all good energy. But in that situation, as bad as it was, deep divers, you have this man who really is a hero, because it could have even been worse. It could have even been worse, right? This guy here saved a lot of people's lives. And in becoming your greatest version, the message is to always be brave. What he did was a heroic act. It took courage. It took bravery. And in life, we're always going to be faced with a situation where we're going to have to step up. We're going to have to be brave. And what this man did, really a hero. Some people say it's stupid because he put his own life in danger. But fortunately, he was able to disarm the gunman, and actually he saved other people's lives. Now, here's where it gets really crazy, because there's a lot of tension between the East and the West, right? Between Islam and Judaism and all of these things. And this man's name is Ahmed El Ahmed. Okay, he's 43 years old. He actually has a fruit shop in Sutherland, right? About an hour away from Bondi Beach. It's crazy, right? Because the message the world needs to hear is that right now on the planet, tensions are high between people, between races, between religions, between nations. And in becoming your greatest version, you have to realize that we've all been divided. Now, with this happening, more and more people are going to be divided. More and more people are going to be afraid of other people. And we've got to remind ourselves, anytime you're in a state of fear, you're at the lowest frequency. You don't want to be in a state of fear, deep divers. You want to be in a state of love. And we've got to remind ourselves, a lot is happening right now on the planet. There was a shooting in America, now one in Australia. Everyone said, hey, Australia's so safe. But it's even happening there. What's going on? It's a wake-up call for humanity to realize that actually we have to heal the planet. Because the way things are going, more of these things are going to happen. What's the solution? What's the solution? Once again, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. It's a wake-up call for everybody. Because you see, right now on the planet, you got nation against nation. You got Russia and Ukraine. You got everything happening in Sudan, the Congo. You got what's just happening in Australia. You got Iran. A lot is happening right now. And a lot of you are like, well, it doesn't affect me. Well, it will affect you. Just like these people, these innocent people in Bondi Beach who were just enjoying themselves in a festival, celebration. But we have to all pay attention to what's happening, because if you don't, it might affect you or someone you know. Right now, I'm sending good energy to everybody, not only in Australia, but to everybody who needs healing all around the world. And I encourage all of you to hold space for humanity right now. I encourage all of you to send love and light to all of humanity right now, because humanity is going through a dark time. Let me repeat that. Humanity is going through its biggest test right about now. It needs love. It needs healing. We need to be able to respect other people's beliefs. What happened to Charlie Kirk? If you don't like him, that's fine. Nobody deserves to be shot during a live stream with their friends in the audience, their loved ones watching. So when you're living in a world which dehumanizes people, these things will continue to happen. We've got to remind ourselves, everybody bleeds red. And we've got to stop dehumanizing people. We've got to stop dehumanizing people and realize that actually every life deserves respect. Every life is precious. Every life is valuable. If I don't agree with someone's belief, if I don't agree with someone else's religion, violence is never the answer. And what is most needed right now on the planet is healthy discourse. Healthy discourse. Debating people who you may not necessarily agree with, but this is where change can happen. Because if you can't actually talk, you're going to always resort to violence. And we've got to take a look at the world right now. A lot of people are going about their business acting like everything is sweet, not realizing these are the signs of the times. These are the signs of the times, the end times, where chaos will break loose. This was prophesied. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up, humanity. Look, even social media has become a cancer to a lot of people. A lot of the youth are brainwashed and programmed and addicted to TikTok and all of these apps. And they're now more disconnected, more isolated than ever before. Before the internet, people were actually more connected. That's the great paradox. So, to everyone in Australia and the world, a message the world needs right now. Hate is not the answer. Being afraid of other people, it's not the answer. Only love is, and the world needs that right about now. I want you to hug your neighbor right now, deep divers. I want you to hug someone you don't even know right now, because that's the solution. That is the solution. Hold a meditation with your friends, because the world is going through rocky times and times of great trials and tribulations. It is time to wake up and face the music, because a lot of strange things are happening. And it's time to wake up. Condolences to everyone who has lost a loved one. And let's do better, humanity. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit the like button if you support The Real, share the video. That's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Be the change you wish to see in the world. No fear, only love. Deep Divers. Deep Divers, the brand new book is now available, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. I'm excited. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version is now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Click the link down below, Deep Divers. You're going to absolutely love it. And join the YouTube membership. Get all new exclusive content, full access to all the live stream shows. Click join down below and join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for videos designed to help you become your greatest version. Over 300 of them. Oh, you're gonna love it. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below, Deep Divers. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, book a session at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. And Deep Divers, go and get the brand new Good Ass Prana shirts. All new designs you're gonna love at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, whoa, with a whole lot of heart, you wanna model the clothing, well, go and buy some. A message the world needs to hear. Now, with this tragedy, what could happen is that they could say, well, we need the digital ID. We need the digital ID. We need to have 24-hour surveillance. So when these things happen, you also have now tougher rules and regulations, and now you got no privacy, right? Hegelian dialectic. So spread some good energy into the world right about now. Spread some love and light, because the world is going through a tumultuous time. It needs your prayers. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Deep divers, stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, Deep Divers, make sure you hit the like button if you support The Real, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit the like button if you support The Real, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. One love, peace.